Norway is widely known for its safety, beauty, and breathtaking landscapes, making it one of the most appealing travel destinations on the planet. From its pristine fjords and rich history to unique cultural practices, Norway truly offers an enchanting mix of natural wonders and fascinating traditions. Today, we're taking you on an exciting virtual journey to explore 45 intriguing and lesser-known facts about this incredible country. Did you know that Norwegian, Danish, and Swedish are mutually intelligible languages? This means that if you know one, like Danish, you'll likely be able to understand speakers of the other languages without much difficulty. Every holiday season, Norway sends a massive Christmas tree to the United Kingdom as a symbol of gratitude for the UK's support during World War II. Norway is home to nearly 400,000 lakes. Among them, Hornindalsvatnet is the deepest in Europe, plunging an impressive 1,512 feet below the surface. Known for its breathtaking fjords, Norway boasts the highest density of these glacially carved valleys in the world. Each one offers its own unique and stunning natural scenery. A global advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, Norway was the first country to pass a law prohibiting discrimination against homosexual and lesbian individuals back in 1993. Long before Columbus, Viking explorers from Norway, including the Icelandic-born Leif Erikson, set foot on North American soil. Norwegian passports hold a unique feature. Under UV light, an image of the Northern Lights appears, making them some of the coolest passports out there. During summer in northern Norway, the sun doesn't set at all in areas above the Arctic Circle, creating a phenomenon known as the midnight sun. However, winter brings the opposite effect in these northern areas, the polar night, a period when the sun doesn't rise for several weeks. In Norway, income, taxes, and net wealth of all citizens are public records. This transparency policy allows anyone to look up these figures online. Norway introduced salmon sashimi to Japan. In the 1980s, Norway's marketing efforts introduced the Japanese to Norwegian salmon, making it a staple of sushi menus. In Norway, advertising directed at children under 12 years old is completely banned. The last surrender of German troops in World War II occurred in Norway's Svalbard archipelago, where a small meteorological outpost held out until September 1945. Norway's seas are home to some massive marine creatures, from basking sharks to sperm whales. Norway once had a monarch known as the Lady King. Queen Margaret I ruled over Norway, Sweden, and Denmark during the 14th century. Norway embraces Christmas with full enthusiasm, as the festive lights and celebrations help bring warmth and cheer to the long, dark winters. The Sami are Norway's indigenous people, with a history in the region that dates back over 10,000 years. Norway's National Day is celebrated on May 17th, marking the signing of its constitution in 1814, even though the country didn't achieve full independence until later. Norway boasts the world's longest road tunnel, the Lærdal Tunnel, which stretches 15.23 miles and connects Oslo to Bergen. Mountains cover nearly two-thirds of Norway's land, with more than 300 peaks standing over 6,500 feet above sea level. In Svalbard, the number of polar bears exceeds the human population. This Arctic territory near the North Pole is remote and mostly covered by glaciers. Norway leads the Winter Olympics medal count, reflecting the country's dedication to winter sports. Norway's coastline length remains a mystery due to the coastline paradox. The more detailed the measurement, the longer it becomes due to Norway's rugged coastlines. A Norwegian committee selects the Nobel Peace Prize winner, the only Nobel Prize awarded outside of Sweden. Although Norway doesn't have an official religion, it does have a state church, marking a unique relationship between church and government. Norway has celebrated its independence twice, first from Denmark, then from Sweden, with full sovereignty achieved in 1905. Reoffending rates in Norway are among the lowest worldwide due to progressive prison systems focused on rehabilitation. Police in Norway rarely use firearms, and fatal police shootings are extremely rare, making it one of the safest places for both officers and civilians. Norway is home to 6 of Europe's tallest waterfalls, including Vinnufossen, which stands at a remarkable 2,280 feet. Oslo wasn't always Oslo. It was called Christiania for 300 years until reclaiming its original name in 1924. Norway shares a land border with Russia, stretching over 120 miles, yet has only one road crossing. The easternmost town in Norway, Kirkenes, sits further east than Finland and even Cairo, Egypt. Norway still practices whaling, primarily targeting minke whales, despite an international ban on commercial whaling. Norway's Trygve Lie was the first Secretary General of the United Nations, a position he held from 1946 to 1952. Norwegian has two official written forms, bokmål and nynorsk, each representing different dialects and traditions within the language. Norway is credited with the invention of both ancient and modern skiing, with evidence of skiing practices dating back thousands of years. Norway has an active volcano, Berenberg, located on the island of Jan Mayen in the Arctic Ocean. In Norway, the country is known as Norge or Noreg, depending on the dialect, not Norway. Norway gave the world the cheese slicer, an essential tool for cheese lovers everywhere. While Norway is a major oil producer, it relies on hydroelectric power for domestic energy, embracing green energy to fuel its future. Did you know that a penguin is an honorary colonel-in-chief of the Norwegian King's Guard? Yes, Niels Olav, the Scottish penguin, holds this honorary rank. Norway's oldest human remains date back to the last ice age, making it one of the earliest European settlements. Roald Dahl, the beloved author, spoke Norwegian and retained close ties to Norway throughout his life. Many real-life locations in Oslo are featured in Jo Nesbø's crime novels about the character Harry Hole. Finally, during World War I, Norway remained neutral, staying out of the devastating global conflict. And there you have it. Those are 45 unique facts about Norway that highlight its rich history, fascinating culture, and natural wonders. If you enjoyed learning more about Norway, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more captivating content about Europe's hidden gems. Don't miss out on more amazing insights. Hit that subscribe button and join us for our next adventure.